What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Six Balloons, which I will do in just one take. No jump cuts, no edits. Special thanks to Netflix for granting me the screener or the opportunity to screen Six Balloons, which I think premiered at this past South by Southwest in Austin, and it's now available on Netflix for all of you to watch. It's a drama by writer director, let me get this name right, Marja-Lewis Ryan. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Starring Abbi Jacobson, whom you may recognize from her work in Comedy Central's Broad City, and also starring Dave Franco, James' little brother. You may have recognized him from The Disaster Artist and Nerve. And The Little Hours. So, yeah, Netflix gave me the opportunity to screen it, and the least I could do is to return the favor by reviewing the film for you guys. So, let's get right to the plot. It's very, very straightforward. That's why I don't want to make this review too long. Abbi Jacobson plays a woman who is pretty much struggling in her life as far as her relationship goes, not just familial, but also romance relationship. And at the same time, she has to deal with her brother, Dave Franco, Dave Franco's character, who is relapsing from his addiction with heroin, I believe. And at the same time, there's this adorable little girl who plays, Dave Franco's character's daughter. And so the story spans in just one night of them trying to find, I believe, a rehab where Dave Franco's character can detox. But there's this little girl also sitting in the back seat that they have to be worried about the entire time. So that's basically the plot synopsis without giving away spoilers. In a nutshell, I want to say that the movie is a slow burn, so it requires some patience on your part. Some of the creative choices by the filmmakers are pretty interesting here. And I don't know if they're great creative choices, but Marja-Lewis Ryan, in order to illustrate Abbi Jacobson's character's struggle in keeping her head above water, that's the saying, keeping her head above water. It actually shows literally her character's, Abby's character's drowning basically, and it's done in a very, peculiar way. I want to say peculiar is the adjective for it, because it goes literal too. The whole car that they're driving in, gets filled up by water, and I thought it's like, that's interesting. Okay, so they're trying to keep their head above water, and so you take that saying, you take that phrase, and make it literal, and that's what you see here in Six Balloons. I don't like some of the lens flares effects that this movie has. I'm not a big fan of lens flares effects back when J.J. Abrams used to do it a lot. So that one kind of turned me off a little bit. As far as the performance goes, I want to give props to Abbi and Dave for tackling these roles that they are probably not usually known for, right? Because Abbi comes from a comedic background. Dave does all these super cool things with her brother, and other bigger known or better known movies. So gotta give props to Dave for playing this addict. I don't think he is yet at that level of Christian Bale in The Fighter, but I gotta give Dave Franco props for attempting, or for at least trying to see, hey, I'm not always that good looking poster boy Dave Franco, I can also act. And so this is what you get here in Six Balloons. Dave Franco trying to prove himself as a serious actor. The same goes with Abbi. I think her performance is quite raw and at some points, pleasantly surprising. It's like, oh, okay, that's a side of Abbi I haven't seen before on screen. So uh, even though they're not, Oscar worthy level yet, as I said earlier, you got to give them props for at least, attempting to play roles that they're not usually known for. Again, to conclude, this movie is a bit of a slow burner, especially at the beginning part. I don't know why, but it takes too much time in the whole preparation for the party that Abby's character is trying to prepare for his I mean her love interest. um, that the movie takes too much time in that, to the point where, like, okay, come on guys, let's get the ball going here. Let's move it along. Why are we still here? I was just like, come on, let's get the ball rolling. um, get the story progressing. We don't want to bore anybody, but so that's one of the downsides of this movie. It requires your patience on your part. um, as far as the themes, I think you can interpret it different ways. um, it does speak to a lot of folks out there that may be struggling with opioid or addiction or whatever addiction that may be. The movie approaches that dilemma in a familial angle. It's like, how far will your sibling, will your family members, how far will they go for you, or will they be frustrated to the point where they just want to drop you, because it's like you're just too much of a burden for them. So that's the theme that this movie is trying to convey. And so Six Balloons is for those of you viewers and watchers out there that want just a drama that can breathe, a drama that maybe at the end might make your mind a bit numb. So after watching Six Balloons, you may want to slip in, I don't know, Mission Impossible or something spectacular with visual effects, in order to get the spirits cheered up again. I don't want to use the word depressing, but it is that heavy of a drama. So that's it. That's my review of Six Balloons. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and share this video with all your friends on the YouTube verse. And as always, subscribe to my channel. And again, if you can throw me a few bucks to support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Sign up there today and become my patrons. Let's rock this.